There we are. We'll give this a minute, make sure everybody can hear me okay. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Excuse me. Yep, you can hear me. All right, perfect. All right. So, very interesting, huh, guys? Very, very interesting. Try to get on here at 8 o'clock, and obviously the web was down, or not, the YouTube was down. So, got the new camera, which is connected at the very top of my laptop now. So, we'll see how that goes. Definitely better picture quality than using the camera from the laptop. So I got that the other day. So before we get started, I just want to take a moment really quickly and thank all my fellow veterans out there, everybody that has served, especially those that made the ultimate sacrifice for this country in the different countries and different veterans around the world. So thank you guys and women and ladies for your service and your sacrifice. So I definitely wanted to make sure that I said that first before because we got a lot to get into, and I didn't want to forget saying that. So, all right. So anyway, I want to, if we have any interruptions in the stream, I will try to get right back on as soon as I possibly can as well. So just give me a few moments and I will get back online. Okay, so just letting you know ahead of time, because we don't know what's going to happen with that. Was really, really wild when that went down. And it wasn't just in the States, it was like all over. So that was really interesting. And I was wondering, I was like, are they going to be able to get it back on in a quick period of time? So not too bad. Down for what, an hour and a half maybe? So anyway, again, I want to remind everybody also that this is a very family-friendly oriented channel, and I would ask you to please be decent in the chat. No racism, no nastiness, anything like that, okay? If you do decide to do that, those awesome people that you see lit up in blue will boot you out of here. So we're not going to tolerate any kind of nonsense. I've had a tremendous amount on my regular videos of spam bots lately, porn bots, basically. And so some people have made some comments. And what I do, I will tell you, I go over every single comment. I read every comment. So I go in. I'm not online 24 hours a day. So I may not get on there right away and see that. But when I do, I block them and I delete them. So just so you guys know that ahead of time. So anyway, so are they coming to take them is going to be our topic of discussion today. So that should be an interesting topic. And that'll be fun. So I have some information down here. Now, again, obviously, the election has not been decided yet, okay? Do you get a buzzing noise, Ed? Got radiation going on. There's no buzzing, no buzzing at all. So I don't know what that's from. But something is rattling something terrible. Not on my end. It's very quiet here. So I don't know what that would be. Buzzing. People are hearing buzzing and rattling. That's weird. It's not coming from my end, guys, so I don't know what that would be from. Man, a lot of people are saying, huh. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything on my end at all. On my end, it is absolutely fine. So let me just try to. Yeah, there's nothing. I'm trying to hear if there's any kind of buzzing or anything like that here, but I'm not hearing anything on my end. People are making all kinds of comments here. Hold on, I got to stop this so I can see. Oh, it stopped? Okay. Huh. Okay, it fixed. All right. That's weird. I have no idea. No idea. I know, because the chat's like going crazy. People are like, it's fixed now. I don't know what happened. So no idea, guys. No idea. So anyway, obviously right now the election has not 100% been determined yet. Okay, but we're going to go under the assumption, for the sake of argument for this discussion today, that Biden will become the next president. Okay, again, like I said, it is not 100% decided yet. So we have to wait and see how things play out. So we need to be patient for that. Oh, it could be my laptop fan. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything. But anyway, I don't know. I have no idea. It's gone. Okay, well. But anyway, so let's say Biden is the new president. If you look at what his directives are, and I went to his website, wrote some information down, and I think it's really good information and what we need to be thinking about. Okay, what we have to remember, they always use the term common sense gun laws. Okay, that's a term that's been used for a long time. And realistically, the problem is when you have individuals that are going to try to dictate what you can and cannot do. That's a huge problem, a huge, huge problem. And so people need to think about that. Number one, they're taking away your rights a little bit. They're eroding your rights a little bit at a time every single day in this country. More control, more restrictions, what you can and cannot do, what you need to get permission for. According to the Second Amendment, we have the right to be able to defend ourselves. We have the right to be able to bear arms. Okay, we should not have to, and I'm going to give you my opinion. Okay, we should not have to get permission to get a pistol permit. We should not have to jump through hoops depending on what state you are. Okay, I'm going to give you an example with like New York State. Depending on what county that you live in, you could be looking at. So you've decided you're turned 18. You want to get a pistol, you want to be able to have a pistol permit, right? So you do all the paperwork and you do everything, that you jump through all the hoops that they want you to jump through. You're looking at, depending again on the county that you live in New York State, anywhere from 3 months to 1 year before you will get permission to be able to own a firearm, which is in the Constitution your right to do anyway. That is ridiculous. Okay. I realize there's just a lot of people out there that have mental health issues, and stuff like that. And obviously they need to screen people like that. Okay. But again, it's a crazy situation. And when you have like New York State is, there's a huge problem in New York State. Anybody that knows the gun laws here, Cuomo is like a freaking dictator, restricting things constantly, limiting what people can do and what they cannot do. It is absolutely ridiculous. Okay. But anyway, really quickly before, because I'm going to get into this right now, but we're at 1,200 people in the chat. We're at 379 on the thumbs up. I'm going to ask really quickly for a thumbs up from you all to show support for the channel if you have not done so already. And thank you for doing that. I do appreciate that. Again, it really does help with the algorithms. So the more interaction that we have, the better we go in the rankings with YouTube. They put you out there more. So that's another reason that I would ask you to please do that. And of course, the third reason, I like to see a lot of thumbs up. So that's the third reason. I would also ask you all, if you are not subscribed to the channel, to please subscribe. Please make sure that you hit that bell icon as well to get all notifications. Okay, so we're going to actually go back to the 1934 National Firearms Act. Okay, and the reason that they implemented that act back in 1934, because there was a lot of gangland shootings with automatic fire, or well, full automatic machine guns. Okay, so they implemented an act that in order to have a Tommy submachine gun, that you had to register it, go through a background check and all that type of stuff. So that actually started in 1934 for that reason, because there was so many killings with, completely full automatic weapons. All right. So that's why that was implemented originally. So basically, even today, you could have an automatic gun. All right. A full auto pistol. You can have a full auto, rifle, or whatever the case may be, but it has to be, you have to basically jump through the hoops to get those, to get permission to be able to have that. And there's all kinds of regulations that go along with it. Okay. So what Biden wants to do, and I won't call him president-elect yet because he's not the president-elect yet. Once he's certified and they said, yes, he is the next president, we will deal with that as we have to deal with that. That's unfortunate. So again, we're going to talk about this right now. So what I have here, what he wants to do, he wants to implement a $900 million program to do a buyback for what they consider your what they call assault rifles, which are completely not assault